Week 5 of the NFL season is already here. Now, last week I went 8-6. I'm not going to count that New England at Kansas City game because I wasn't expecting Cam Newton to miss that game. And if he played, we all know the Patriots would have embarrassed the Chiefs because, yeah, the game was very, very, very close with the backup in. But this week I'm trying to go, 14-2, 15-0, or sorry, 15-1, 16-0. Let's get right into it. Bears or Buccaneers at Bears. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers in this one. It'll be a close game, but I feel like Tampa Bay, even though they lost OJ Howard for the season, they still have Cameron Brate at the tight end position, and I feel like all around they can score some points on the Bears defense and they can neutralize the Bears offense in this game. So I think the Buccaneers go to 4-1 while the Bears drop to 3-2. Next game, Panthers at Falcons. I'm going to go with Atlanta by a little bit. I think that they can get this win, and this is where Carolina's gonna, fall short. I think Atlanta will go to 1-4 and get their first win of the year. And just build off of that, after Dan Quinn's fired, this Falcons team is gonna be in the Super Bowl, man. So if the Falcons lose this game, Dan Quinn's probably going to get fired. So I think that the Falcons beat the Panthers by a little bit. Like a score, maybe 31-24. Next game, Bills at Titans. I'm going with the Bills in a blowout. Like the Titans, they're not a good team whatsoever. Ryan Tannehill's probably worse than Josh Allen. Probably not, but they're like the same. Yeah, but their team is just Derrick Henry, and the Bills can stop Derrick Henry easily. And the Bills have Tre'Davious White; he can shut down AJ Brown, and then the Titans have no one to stop Stephon Diggs, and they have no one to stop that running game with Zach Moss and Devin Singletary. So I think that the Buffalo Bills can easily blow out the Titans. Next game, Raiders at Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs in this one. But don't be surprised if the Raiders win this game. I think the Chiefs win by just a little bit. I am going to take the Chiefs in this one, but yeah, last week was not pretty for Kansas City, but I still think that they can beat up on the Raiders and get their fifth win of the season, go to 5-0. Next game, Cardinals at Jets. I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals in this one. The Jets are trash. They have no head coach. They have a head coach, but they have an incompetent head coach. And the Cardinals are a pretty talented team that could beat the Jets. And yeah, I think the Cardinals will beat the Jets in this game. Sam Darnold, he's not even going to be starting this game. He's going to be hurt. It'll be Joe Flacco, and yeah. I think that the Cardinals beat the Jets. Next game, Eagles at Steelers. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers in this one. I think that they could beat Philadelphia like Carson Wentz. He threw another interception last week. Yeah, he played pretty good, but there's a different defenses, not the depleted 49ers defense that lost Nick Bosa, Solomon Thomas, and Ziggy Ansah for the season. And K'Wan Williams and Richard Sherman, and all those guys are out. The Steelers, they're a different defense. They're a healthy defense, so I think the Steelers can get this win. Next game, Rams at Washington Football Team. I'm going to go with the Rams in this one. Now, the Washington Football Team had a chance to win this game if they didn't bench Dwayne Haskins for terrible Kyle Allen. Okay, look. If the Washington Football Team had benched Haskins for Alex Smith, that's okay. Alex Smith is the older quarterback. He's a smarter quarterback, and Haskins isn't yet developed. But you bench him for Kyle Allen. Like, come on. Kyle Allen is garbage. The Rams are going to absolutely destroy the Washington Football Team because that's how bad Kyle Allen is. And Dwayne Haskins, man, The dude, if he doesn't start any other time this season, like that's just a waste of a draft pick if you're going to bench a guy that has tremendous talent and that could potentially be your quarterback for the future, depending on how things go. I like the dude's very, very limited on that offensive side. Washington's a defensive football team. They're not an offensive team, man. They have Antonio Gibson and Terry McLaurin. That's it on offense. Like nobody else. They cut Jordan Reed. They cut Paul Richardson. Like that's it, man. And he's so limited. You know, Kyle Allen is gonna be trash. I'm going with the Rams with this one. The Rams are gonna demolish the Washington football team, probably like 31-0, because Kyle Allen's that bad. Next game, Ravens at Bengals. I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens in this one. I think it's a pretty obvious pick. The Ravens are simply, the better team than, Cincinnati. So I think the Ravens get a pretty easy win here. Next game, Jaguars at Texans. I'm gonna go with the Texans in this one. I think that whenever your head coach gets fired, you come out and get like an emotional victory. So I think the Texans get the win here and defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars and get their first win this season. Next game, Dolphins at 49ers. This is a tough game to pick. The 49ers. If Jimmy Garoppolo played, I'm going to go with the 49ers, just assuming that Jimmy Garoppolo plays. I don't know his status yet, but I think the 49ers can win this game with him. But if they don't, I still think they can win it with C.J. Beathard, because I think C.J. Beathard is way, way better than Mullins, because Mullins is trash. He's garbage, can't throw a football, he's ugly. Yeah. So I think the 49ers could beat the Miami Dolphins. Next game, Colts at Browns. I'm going to go with Cleveland in this one. They're on fire. They've been winning many games so far. So I think that Cleveland gets a win over Indianapolis here and boosts their record to 4-1. A pretty easy win against the Colts. And I think they can get this win and go to 4-1. Like the Browns, I thought they were going to be an 8-8 team. But so far they've proved that they can be a playoff team. I believe that if Pittsburgh loses to Philadelphia this week, Cleveland can can be second in the division, while Baltimore is first. So the Browns, they're definitely going to be in that playoff race. They might even make it. I don't know yet. The season's still young, but yeah, I'm taking the Browns. I think they'll easily beat the Indianapolis Colts. Next game, Giants at Cowboys. I'm gonna go with I am going to go with Dallas in this one. I think Dak Prescott can lead Dallas to a win over the New York Giants. I think the Giants, can get their win here. I think the Cowboys will beat the Giants here. I think the Giants definitely have a chance to win this game, but I just don't see them winning it. I think the Cowboys can win this game at home against the Giants. Next game, Broncos at Patriots. Is Brian Hoyer still the starter or is it Cam Newton? Either way, I think the Patriots should win this game. Their defense is still nasty, even though they're missing Stephon Gilmore. They still have serviceable corners. And yeah, I think the Patriots could pretty easily beat Denver in this one and upgrade their record to 3-2. Next game, we've got the Vikings at the Seahawks on Sunday Night Football. I'm going to go with Seattle in this one. The Vikings, they won last week, but they won the game against Bill O'Brien like a terrible coach. So I think the Seahawks get to beat Minnesota in this one and upgrade their record to 5-0. Last game, Chargers at Saints. This is going to be an interesting matchup, but I will take the Saints. The Saints are on Monday Night Football again? Yeah, but this is going to be a very, very fun game to watch. Herbert and the Chargers are looking like Super Bowl contenders out there if they can finish up the games. But yeah, I think the Saints can beat them. And all of my predictions, I feel like they're reasonable. I think this week is like, the garbage teams playing the good teams. So I think I could legitimately go 16-0. I think I will go 16-0. I think really I have no upset picks. But yeah, that's pretty sure for my video.